somebody that was pregnant halfway and you lose a husband. It's not just losing a loved one, but also being pregnant and losing
Yeah.
the person that you're pregnant with. How did you deal with this situation? How did you go through the process
Mm.
of dealing
Mm.
with this situation?
With this difficult situation. So, I mean, proud of this experience. I mean, so I am a Christian. I think that
Yeah.
much was clear from the
Yes,
profile.
yes.
And I think in my walk with God prior to this traumatic experience,
Yeah.
I'll say on much smaller scales, on much smaller levels, I had always known that when God permits anything negative in your life,
Mm.
it is because he has a plan to redeem it if you will trust him. Okay. So yes, I mean, God is able to deliver us from evil, from trouble, from problems and all that. And sometimes he does, and we'll come and we'll give testimonies. We're
Yeah.
excited. But sometimes too, in his infinite wisdom, he allows certain things to happen, certain
Yeah.
things to occur in your life that, I mean, at the moment you'd sit down and think and think and think, and I mean, you would just not be able to reconcile the love of God with what has happened to you.
Yeah.
But in those instances, I had learned, I'll say on a smaller scale, because it had to do with relatively less significant events. I had seen that whenever God permitted those kinds of things in my life, if
Mm.
only I would trust him, if
Yeah.
only I would walk it with him, if only I would lean on his wisdom and on his strength
Yeah.
and on his grace and all that, ultimately, ultimately he would redeem the situation and cause it to work for good.
That's
And
right.
so when this happened, I mean, yeah, this was major, as you
Mm.
as you can imagine. It was
Yeah.
major.
Yeah.
Yeah. But I'll say that these smaller experiences, I'll say sort of prepared me to take the same posture I had taken in previous experiences. You follow what I mean? So when it happened, I remember right there when he had been declared dead at the hospital. I mean, I was in shock. I just kept saying, unbelievable, unbelievable, unbelievable. Like it was incredible. Somebody who was
Wow.
fine the previous day were going up and down, eating, talking, and then like within 24 hours, he was gone. It was shocking.
Wow.
And I just felt like pacing up and down on the hospital compound. So I was just going up and down, up and down. And then I remember distinctly that I prayed. I told God that, look, if you have allowed this thing to happen like this,
Yeah.
then just help me walk through
Mm.
this well. Just
Yeah.
help me walk through this well. And I can tell you 7 years down the line that God has been faithful.